Hey guys, so in today's video I want to show you a house that, oh, sorry for the lagging, hopefully it doesn't do that again, but today I want to show you a house that I recently built about a month ago here in MinesVille. This is the last house actually on this block, and so this block is finally finished. I finally built all the houses that I need to on this block, and so this is the third block going, I guess what I consider to be north-south, even though directions, well, actually no, the sun sets over there, so this actually is west-east. Yeah, but this is the last block, not of the town overall, but just of this street here, which I forget. I think I had this as Iron Street, but I could be wrong. Yeah. But I plan to use this future area as a park, and so this will probably be the city park. But yeah, but anyways, today's main focus is this house that I recently built. It's supposed to be like a 1950s kind of like Cape Cod, kind of like two-story ranch style house. And it's a house that I built based off of a real design for what could be a real house that I came across on the internet many years ago, but I finally got to build into it. But just kind of going around the house here. This is actually the first and only house in this world that does not face the same direction as the other houses on the block. All the other houses in this world face the main west-east street, but this is the only house in the world that faces, the front of it faces a north-south street. One of these, what I call more like side streets, because my plan all along is to make at least this part of MinesVille to be 4 city blocks long and 3 city blocks wide. Yeah, but anyways, don't want to keep prolonging this out, so let's just head up in here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why it is being so laggy. And I also finally put house numbers on the houses along the street, along that street over there. And so this is 227, and actually, what avenue is this? I know I have it somewhere. It is 227 Pigman Avenue. Interesting. Okay, Pigman Avenue. Which, of course, funny enough, pigmen, like zombie pigmen, don't exist anymore by that name. Now they're zombified piglin, right? Yeah. I don't know. Minecraft is ever changing. But anyways, the front yard, I think it's pretty good size front yard out here, and I really like adding details such as landscaping. I just really think that makes the house look more like a real home. But anyways, getting inside here, we have our, oh my goodness, shut door. We have entryway in here, which just has a coat closet in here. But anyways, this is the main living room, and I tried to make the, with it being a 1950s house, I tried making the inside decorating it like it is from the 50s, but I mean it's kind of hard to do that with Minecraft items, but I feel like I tried my best. But you have your living room here, which I feel like is pretty good size, and it does have a working fireplace, which I just realized that I never put a floor in my fireplace. That is funny. Well, I guess now this house will be completed. Hold on. I just want to see what is there right now. Nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, well. Okay, well, folks, that's, you know what, I have to quit Minecraft. Clearly, I am never prepared, and I never know what I'm doing, so I've been playing Minecraft for 11 years, and I should just quit, because look at this, I can't even finish building a proper fireplace. Yes, but anyways, this can be a working fireplace. Flint and steel. Yeah. Can be a working fireplace. But yeah. And if you're wondering, like, Ben, you put out the fire, but I still hear the crackling of fire. Well, I put campfires in the top of the chimneys to make it look like smoke's coming out. But yeah. Yeah, but the walls, I used chiseled quartz and did the top trimming with blue glazed concrete, right? Light blue, is it blue or light blue? With light blue glazed terracotta. Excuse me. Yeah, but I really like doing the trim of walls with glazed terracotta. I just think I don't know, I just feel like it adds a cute detail. Just wood floors throughout. Which I feel like a lot of times when I think of the 50s and 60s, I think of carpeting throughout the houses, which definitely was common, but I just want to stick with wood floors in here. Yeah. And then we have the formal dining room in here, which nothing special, but you know, I mean, it's a good sized dining room, which I finally have been placing chairs around my tables, because for the longest times, like in pretty much all my houses, it's just table, no chairs, because I'm like, ugh, like chairs take up too much space. But recently I've been trying to go with actually like more like actual realistic looking interiors. So I'm like, well, I'll add chairs, which obviously is pretty much every Minecrafter does. We use stairs to represent furniture. Yeah. And then in here is the kitchen, which I forgot what the style of kitchen is called, where it's sort of long and narrow, a galley kitchen, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, and then I feel like this is very 50s, 60s to have sort of tri-colored, like tile or linoleum, probably, floors. Yeah, and I really like these pale oak trapdoors. I love pale oak. I'm so glad that they finally actually added like a white wood to Minecraft, because before, if I ever want to get like a white wood looking texture, I'd either have to use bone or quartz pillars, but now there's actually white wood, and it's so nice. And it works great for refrigerator doors. I love it for refrigerator doors. Now I don't have to use quartz doors. Sorry, not quartz, iron. Now I don't have to use iron doors for fridges, which I couldn't open those unless I had a plate or button for them. Yeah. And also, I've been trying to use smokers for the oven and stove, and a furnace for the microwave. Yeah. And yes, I know microwaves did not exist in the 50s or 60s, but there are some aspects that I had to keep modern. And of course, we have our little breakfast nook in here, which this table is supposed to be reminiscent of those like metal silver tables that I feel like were popular in the 50s and 60s, that had the very, you know, poppy color tops. My grandparents in their old house, they had one of those small metal tables that had a yellow top to it. And then in here, this is just another sort of entry way here, which out here, this leads to a covered sort of walkway slash kind of patio area. You could use this patio area. In the description of the house, of this real life house design, it said that this could be used as patio. And so I just added this chair and table and this plant decoration. Yeah. And then in here is the garage, which nothing special or fancy about it. It's just supposed to be a single stall car garage. I feel like there is more that I could do with my garages. I feel like I could add workbenches or shelves or other things, but I really don't do much with them. Although I've been trying, I feel like I should try to do that more. And then up here is the attic of the garage. What should I do? Like this design here. Which I just realized that that trapdoor is gonna open every time. You know what? Okay. I know what to do. I'll add carpet. There we go. There we go. Yeah. It's a nice attic space up here. I don't know, I could always do more with it, but I just left it as it is. Yeah, so this is the garage. And of course, a pathway that goes to the front of the house. And then since we're out here, we might as well... I really just wanted to add a tree house to this property. So that's what I did. I added tree house. I just thought that'd be cute, having a tree house at the front of the house. At the front of the home. Growing up, I always wanted an enclosed tree house like this. We started building one, but we literally just built the floors, and that's it. It was never enclosed, and now it is falling into despair. But because it's 15 years old, yeah. But this I've always wanted a tree house like this. A treehouse with either the front yard or backyard, although I feel like there's a lot more room in the front yard of this house. But anyways, going back inside the house, it is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. And also, I love these new paintings that they've added, like this flower cake, flower pot, and then the villagers, which I feel like it probably is obvious, but that is definitely supposed to be a parody of the American Gothic painting. I feel like that has to be. I feel like I think most Minecraft paintings are based on real life paintings. Let's see here. In here we have the bathroom, the main first floor bathroom, which I really like what I've been doing with sinks too, which now I've been going to using hoppers instead of just cauldrons, although you can actually put water in a hopper. But yeah, and then shower tub in here. But I feel like this bathroom very much is like 1960s, like blue tiled. And then I'm not the brightest person when it comes to a lot of things in Minecraft, despite the years I've been playing it. But I did not realize that these bulbs, I never really gave it a second thought, but their copper bulbs are bulbs because they can light up. And I love that with a bulb. Like a regular lamp, if you were to put a button on a lamp, on a redstone lamp, and you press the button, the lamp will turn on for just a little bit, but then turn off. But I love with bulbs, you press the button once, and it stays on until you press it again. And so now I've been using bulbs for actual lamps in my home, which there might I might have one in here. I might have one in this house. But yeah. And I saw with this floor it'd be cool to have blue and sort of yellow tile. And then you have closet in here. Let's see, and then this is one of the 4 bedrooms. And these paintings, again, love these new paintings in Minecraft. Love them so much. Yeah, but I feel like all the bedrooms in this house are pretty decently sized. And then another thing I've been doing with wardrobes, with dressers, I used to use trapdoors. But now I use buttons because I feel like they actually look more like the handles of drawers. And in a wardrobe. But yeah. And then a closet, decent sized closet in here. And then let's see here. I don't know why it's being laggy like this. And then going in here, we have another bedroom, another good sized bedroom. I also like doing these desk with a mirror, which I just use. I design a banner to look like a mirror. That's what I do to make mirrors. And I just think it's sort of a cute idea, like a place for someone to do their makeup or get ready in the morning. Yeah, and then closet in here. Oh my gosh. You gotta be... You guys, I don't know why there are unfinished parts of this house. Clearly, I guess I lied when I said that they were finished. That is... Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to deal with this. I have to deal with this. I cannot just let it go. I gotta get it lined up. Nope. I'll say. I'm trying to line up the designs of these. I'm trying to get this corner to line up with that corner. You know what I'm trying to do? Okay. You gotta, like... Did I get it? No. I don't even know, like, how... I don't know. Probably the easiest way to figure this out, but I'm just gonna keep just tapping and placing. I'm so sorry, guys. I do not blame you if you just skip forward through this part, although you probably have already skipped forward through other parts of this video by now, so... I will say, I've had this channel for over 5 years, and in no way I try to promote it well. In no way, I'm not good at being like, go subscribe, go like my stuff. Let's just say I'm not trying to become a world famous professional YouTuber with the way that I run my YouTube channel. Okay, finally got that. But I hope there are people out there that come across this, and I hope that there are people out there that enjoy this content. If you do enjoy this content, you must be really bored with your life. Yeah, so, okay. So with this bedroom, and then, we'll go upstairs. Once again, love these big paintings. Love these big new texture paintings that they added. Okay, so going up here. Okay, well, might as well look at this bathroom. So this is the second bathroom, which pretty much is like set up the same way as the bathroom downstairs. Which honestly, I might, I'll leave that. I was contemplating, should I put a bulb there or not? But I'll leave it as a redstone lamp. Yeah, so this bathroom, closet. Okay, so this is the third bedroom, which kind of acts as like a bedroom / office space. Okay. So this is what I used to do for lamps. I would do a rod and a glazed terracotta. But I guess, okay, this house might not actually have functional lamps, but in other houses that I have, what's funny is, so I built this house and decorated it and like did it all about a month ago, and that sort of something struck in me, and that motivated me to finally furnish a bunch of houses that have been unfurnished for years, that have just been sitting built but not furnished for like 5 years. And so I'm going back and furnishing those houses, and with those houses I have been using I use a brew stand as a base for the lamp, and then a copper bulb, and then a button. Yeah. But anyway, so this is office space and bedroom. I mean, I don't know. It's a multi-purpose room. It's a good size, decent closet. Also, this Minecraft, like the recent Minecraft update that came out a month or so ago. I hate the lighting. I hate the lighting graphics. I don't like it. I don't like it. And also, I feel like I don't know, I just feel like it makes things look more cartoony. Especially when you are outside in the light. I just feel like it makes things look cartoony. I do. I don't like it. Okay. Then you have linen closets here. But finally now, this is the master bedroom. This is a pretty big master bedroom. I tried to do a canopy bed, which is like the best I could do. Yeah, looking around, very, very spacious. You even have a sitting area. But I like it. I do. I hope I like it. I built it. Yeah. It's good size. This is a really big bedroom. Like this, I'd love to have this bedroom in my house in the future for like size. And then off here you have the half bath. And then you have the closet in here, which honestly, kind of a small closet for a master bedroom, but I think it is the biggest of all the closets, which, I mean, here's the thing. This half bath could have just been a big, huge walk-in closet. Also, this bathroom in the house design that I used to build this house was not here. This was not a half bath. This was just extra space in the bedroom that could be used as, like, I don't know, the actual sitting space. I'm like, no. I'm like, I will use that room as opportunity to make a small powder room. But yeah, I like this house. It's a cute house. Then going downstairs to the basement. Okay, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Very abrupt cutoff in the video. I got a text message. Alright, but anyways, going downstairs, coming down to the basement, I want to make this a fully furnished, finished basement. And of course, with the 50s, I'm like, we have to have wood paneling. So in here, this is sort of just what you'd call a rumpus room. And so I decided to make it a pool table, which, looking at it now, hold on. Let me just, hold up. Wait a minute. Film that. Go put some liquor in it. Would it look better with trapdoors on the side? I think it would. Okay, I don't know why I didn't just use trapdoors to begin with. Man, you guys, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. As a longtime Minecraft user, I guess I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Should I just... I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay, so it's supposed to be a pool table. There's probably a better way to design a pool table, and these are supposed to be the sticks. I don't know. I can't think of what a pool stick is called. Which I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's something better that I could use. I mean, I could use fences, but then they'd be connected to the wall, and I just don't know. So I wanted to do more freestanding style. And then over here, I wanted to do like a tiki bar, essentially. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a tiki bar. So I used bamboo, because I'm like, I feel like this... I don't know, I just want to. Why? Because I can. So you have a mini bar down here. Or not even a mini bar, it's just a regular size bar. And then over here is the laundry area. There, I tried figuring out a better way of like, what can I use to represent a washing machine and dryer, but I just don't know what else. So that's what we're going with. And then you have a closet in there. And then for the ceiling, I want to do what's called dropped ceilings, so like drop tile ceilings, which I feel like became more used in the like the 80s and 90s, because this house canonically, I don't know. I don't think this would be like the actual original basement to this house, but the story that I made behind this house is that this house, at some point after it was built, they made it into a finished basement, and then they put in this ceiling. So this is not supposed to be like the original ceiling. This is supposed to be like tiled ceilings that you see in a lot of basement homes. And so this is the family room. This is where the TV is. This is where you hang out to watch movies or just, I don't know, just have some entertainment time. And then this is supposed to be a popcorn machine. I don't know, like, this, like, you could do better, you could do worse, but that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. And another closet in here. Yeah, but this is the only TV in the whole house. Because, like, in the 50s and 60s, like, if you had a TV, you'd only have one TV. And then this is a cellar, which does go to the outside, which will actually look at the backyard out here. I put in a garden, put in a flower garden. Of course, I love sunflowers. And then over here, this is supposed to be a clothesline. Yeah, it's supposed to be a clothesline. I feel like, can you put a trip wire on a slab? Can you do that? Can you do that? Hold on. Okay, I'm thinking about a new design for it. Slab. Oh, which kind of slab do I use? This will use a slab. It's funny. It's funny that as I'm doing this video, I'm thinking of ways that I can improve my builds. Have to be on top, which, like, that's too tall in my opinion. Oh, okay. Well, you can't, I guess. Hold up. What about stairs? What about stairs? How about that? You ever think about that? I don't think that'll work either. Nope. No, what about the back stairs? Okay. Well. Well, we'll just leave it the way it is right now. It's supposed to be a clothesline. It's supposed to be a clothesline, people. Yeah. But anyways. Also, what I recently... I don't know if this is a glitch or if this actually was, like, purposeful. So usually when I want to build a basement that has a high enough ceiling, I build the house. The first floor to be 2 blocks up from the ground, but I only built this one up. But apparently you can now add blocks underneath bedrock, which you could not for the longest time, but now you can build underneath bedrock. And I don't know how far down you can build, but But I can build underneath bedrock, which is really nice and convenient. And I don't know if that actually is purposeful or I'm like, is that a glitch? But either way. And then, you know what? You know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna add a bulb. Wait, this is okay. It's not our kitchen. Okay, it's fine. Bulb, and then you know, we're gonna kind of do a sort of a button. We'll do a very button. Okay. Boop. See, I love that. I love that. Turn it on. It stays on. I love that so much. Yeah. And then another closet. I think a house with a lot of storage space is always great. Yeah. And then I recently also discovered, no, well, not discovered, but I recently finally started making my own pottery designs. And started using vases as decorations. Yeah. But yes, but that is my house. That is house. And also I love cherry wood. It's so cute. Pink wood. I love it. I have a cherry blossom. Over here, which I always think planting trees on a flat world in my yards, it just looks very out of place. But you know, you gotta add some, I don't know, you just gotta add stuff. Yeah. But anyways, but yeah, this is my most recent build. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really do want to come out with. I really want to try to upload more Minecraft videos often, but I graduated college back in May, and so even though I will be working full time, now that I'm not involved in so many extracurricular activities, I feel like now this will be more of my extracurricular activity. I feel like I'm getting into a Minecraft renaissance. I feel like I have been having the most motivation to play in Minecraft and do stuff with my houses that I've felt in like the longest time. And there's like, and I recently just been going on the internet and finding a lot of house plans that I want to build. And I feel like hopefully I will be kicking back into that. But anyways, for the meantime, go check out my other Minecraft videos, but also any other videos I have. There's a variety of different stuff on my channel. But anyways, if you do have Minecraft, it is such a wonderful game, and your imagination is limitless. And if you don't have Minecraft, it is still the best game ever. It's the #1 selling game of all time for a reason. But anyways, hope all of you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, whatever it is. But yeah, but have a great day, and I will see you again soon.